Ground level as we join scaffolding's top banana in Outlaws.
Saying, I don't know what it is, you can't put your finger on what it is with a scaffolder. All in the right mind will do what we do. It's enjoyable and you get a buzz out of it. Maybe it's have a look at me while you're up there to whether it be a little bird walking past or your mates or whoever. It just makes you feel good while you're doing it.
Fucking wooden floors, I thought we haven't asphalt that.
Was he?
Yeah, he's got asphalt and put insulation on it. I wouldn't mind he stood there. Watched us leave it, you know.
I reckon it's that air wire that comes down, you know that air along the...
Yeah. Is that plaster, is it?
Yeah.
Do it from the road, can't they?
Yeah, well, what's that I'm saying? We could do that on the road, we'll be out of work, won't we?
Right. Yeah. I'm going to have to ask the all state to offload the next one as well.
Right.
That'll make up, Glenn, for me having to phone you up at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning when he's pissed.
Yeah, take this round. Do it right inside. You take it round.
You rewinding it or filming it, Paul?
Oh, filming it.
Film what? Scaffolders get labelled with like no brains, no muscles, so you know anybody thinks that they can intellectually outdo a scaffolder, you know, having rows on the streets and them sort of things, you know, it's the norm for a scaffolder to jump out, but I mean scaffolders are not thick blokes, they're, you know, they're quite on the ball and intelligent, but people don't give them credit for that, because by the time you've watched all of this film, at the end of it you'll see they're not all thick, you know, some of them are half on the ball. Next.
It was undressing back up there, taking your top off like that. At the end of the day, it's all about... There's a load of ball on it. It's a form of art. You actually do a scaffold and you stand back, you think, yeah, Phil is happy with that, it's not a job. It's a tricky one like this, I've spanned across, I've gone across the walls. It's a sense of achievement, be it just a scaffold. The two guys will turn up in a couple of weeks and they'll take it all down, you'll never know. Shame, isn't it? The first job I worked on was over a sewage pumping station and the scaffold was suspended from the joists holding the building up, or girders holding the building up. And I was petrified. I had to walk across the tube, 2-inch diameter tube with feet on the tube, hands on the wall to get onto the platform that had already been erected, and no, I didn't want to be there.
We had some shots early on of out and about.
I had a couple of accidents like one died and the other one split his head open. He did. Then you get this, some little minor accidents, you know, where you hit your head on the tube. You laugh at them, you do, but at the end of the day, they're still accidents.
Hello.
Yep.
You get all the office boys and scruffy and dirty and you sit next to them on the train and go right and all dust goes over and they get the right amp. That happens in the pub as well, they come in there standing with half a lager or whatever and they're fucking boating drinks and like, well, you know, or what they want to push in and all that, and then that's where the trouble starts sometimes.
It's like a big family. You spend more time at work than with your work blokes than you do like your wife and your kids. And then you get there at 6:47 in the morning, you leave at 7, 8 o'clock at night. That's in the winter. Some are even longer. You know, you see more of the blokes at work than you do of anybody else. So you form a very close, knitted relationship with them.
Go to that one first, yeah.
Was it 20 to 40?
That might make it.
If you're enjoying yourself and you get buzzing and get cracking, the day goes quicker. If you're on a boring job and you're there on your own, or the day seems to go like, God. We normally get to the yard every morning at, say, 7 a.m. Then we organise the lorries for sort of half an hour, 45 minutes for the day's events. Who's going to take what lorry, what gear suits, what lorry suits what band bus, or that's when a big scramble starts. That's my one, that's your one.
We'll take both those ladders.
Yeah, I'll have to. One for a box stack. I've got them down especially.
We're going to do it Monday, so you just got to fire. It ain't going to be nothing too spectacular. It's out of the way. It's not going to get in 7-foot centres. Crash the thing out. Will be gone. Top working, you're 6 to 8 foot down, so it'll reach with his grip blasting. That's all. We're there again. We'll load it, lorry, take it around, tell me what the reg is, and let me know. Get as much done as you can.
Told you, didn't I? Give him 3 minutes and start shouting.
Drainage?
Is that going to drain? No, you know that. You know they cast that big concrete thing,
Yeah.
the bonsai trees. It's a drain for that.
The train for the bonsai tree.
Drain.
If we've got
Let's go.
balls down on there with no paint on them.
Let's go.
Right inside, back of the lorry.
Let's go! Presto's normally breakfast straight off in the cab. Bit of a cholesterol kick, and then the off the list of jobs we have. We may have one job, we may have a list of 3, 4 or 5 jobs even, depending on how big and small they are. Part of it is you're out and about, you're out in the open. You're seeing all sorts of things going on. You're seeing crashes, you're seeing people fighting over traffic incidents. The crack of being on the street, driving from place to place. I suppose it's meeting people as well. They all meet people of different types. You've got the people you're meeting in the house that don't even know why you're there, why you come to their house, why you're in their garden, why you're in their flower bed putting the scaffold up. Because you've been asked to, who's told you to, being the governor. In the car. Okay, bring number 4 guys. You have to move their car.
We were willing to go ahead, we just haven't had the price to do it.
We can start today, yeah? Well, obviously you've got the contract with the builders, so we're ahead of schedule. It's going to go, isn't it? It's going to have the work done.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's supposed to. It's just unless there's any problems.
The work's going to have to be done, you need a step on. We're just going to go ahead. We'll start the front, then we're going to start the back, yeah? You're a bit concerned about this, aren't you?
I am, yes, definitely. As you see, I've been up about 5 minutes. And the guy arrives with his scaffolding. Who's he contract with?
Don't know.
What's the name of the builder?
Don't know. I could find out, possibly, if you want to. I'll just buzz you off and just find out quickly. Would you wish me to do that? Would that make you feel a bit happier? You know the name of the builder?
Yeah, that might, yes. But
Okay, then.
you just let me
I'll quickly buzz the office.
and that gives me some sort of confirmation of who you
2
are.
minutes. we start, the lady wants to know the name of the builders. She didn't think we was going to... Go on. Ambassador. Okay then. She didn't think we were going to start till Monday. She's a bit dubious. I'll tell her Monday. Yeah, go on. Yeah, no problem. I told her that, so I can come over the building. Okay then, catch you later. Bye, boys. Ambassador building. That's happy, yeah? They need the scaffold to actually survive the building. So we're sort of ahead of schedule, or, yeah. Okay then, yeah?
And as you say, if you go out through the window, you can get down to the ground, can you? Or do you want to get through the basement?
As long as it's not too much of a jump. Can I just have a quick look?
Well, it's that...
Are you up out, are you?
Yeah, I've got a special thing.
There's a little catch here, isn't there?
Yeah, I was just...
Oh, this key.
The key end of it. There's quite... Because there's quite a drop.
Wow. One fed.
Yeah, it's a free-range cat.
Free range?
Yeah.
What's that doing? Don't mix door for dinner?
Let himself in and out.
What's that one? Oh, dear. The new window on the door. Oh, well, that's no problem.
So, is this your best access?
Yeah, we can get down here anyway. There's no problem. There's no problem.
Yeah.
Actually, if they're painting, we're hopefully not doing a scaffold actually down there. We're actually coming up with this roof. Or coming across
Will
the
it
roofs.
hold it?
Sorry?
Would the roof be strong?
Well, obviously, I'm going to be bearing on this outside line where the wall is. So that's obviously load bearing with the timber packing, you see.
Right.
And coming across and hopefully put some weight onto the windowsill.
Right, I'm with you.
Scaffolding's certainly physically demanding, but sometimes it's mentally demanding. You may have an intricate job, few and far between sometimes, but sometimes it's mentally demanding.
That's the art of a good experienced scaffolder. As soon as he pulls up on site, he can, you know, in his mind's eye, he can see what the scaffold is going to be like when it's finished. And that's where a lot of people struggle, because they get there and they haven't got a clue, and they've got to spend, 10 minutes, quarter of an hour thinking about how the job's going to look. Scaffold's calculated, and the scaffolder's wages are calculated on how much they put up in a day. This is based upon what we call squareage, which is a 10-foot square on each elevation. Therefore, they get paid a certain amount of money per square that they put up and get completed.
Once you've based the job out, you're committed to go up as you've based it out. And if you make a hash of it, a pig's ear of it, the job's going to look a pig's ear. There's no way you can change it. It takes a scaffolder, say 3 year, to build an average scaffolder. It takes 10 years to be good and get your own money.
When you leave, I left the key on the side there. Can you top lock the bottom lock and
then
get back to the... Yeah.
No problem. See you later. Have a nice day. So the moves back where the bonnet comes off this one. Grab a headlight so it comes off. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Sorry, there wasn't a bomb. Silly back down, let me back in.
It's all too easy for a governor to forget how hard it is out on the tools. When you go out on the tools on the weekend, it just brings it back home to you, how heavy the tubes are, and how hard it is to put up 20 square in a day. Most governors go, oh, you should be doing 20 square, 25, 30 square a day. Now you do get gangs that can do 30 square fully.